Sorry. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon. My name is Muhammad Badri bin Muhammad Shah and my matrix number is 203095.
Hi, my name is Martina Ana Robotero. My metric number is 202357.
And my metric number is 203676.
Hello, my name is FARISAH binti Muhammad Dari and my metric number is 201065.
My name is AZIRA binti Nordin. My metric number is 202642.
So for today, we have a discussion about the zero waste, and we are focused on whether it is difficult to practice zero waste lifestyle in Asia. So, what is your view?
Before I share my view regarding our topic, which is it difficult to practice zero waste lifestyle in Malaysia, I would like to share with you some of the quotes that I have gathered from the net, which is from Barry Commoner. So Barry Commoner said that environmental pollution is an incurable disease and it can only be prevented. So through his words, I thought that actually the possibility to achieve zero waste lifestyle in Malaysia is quite unreachable, or to be honest, it's impossible. So this is because of our own attitude itself. I believe that most of Malaysian already aware of our pollution, what we are currently facing right now. We know that currently our country is facing struggling with um, pollution such as air pollution, water pollution, and other kind of pollution. But even though there's a lot of campaign is launched, but still not much of action is taken by us, by our own action. So back to the topic. Uh, back to the topic. An information that I got from Solid Waste Management and Public Cleansing Corporation, Malaysia waste is enough to feed 12 million people a day, and the country population bins up to 16,000 tons of food daily. So it's quite big, you know, the waste that our country produce every day and each year. And this amount will be rises by 15 to 20% during festive season, especially during Ramadan. So my point is, it may seem simple to practice zero waste, but actually, the actually it's not that simple. Actually, it's very difficult because our own attitude. For example, okay, let for instance, even in my own residence, some of my neighbors still doing open burning and do not practice 3R lifestyles, which is reduce, reuse, and recycle. So, and another example for is that our own food waste from our home. Um, most of us will just throw our most of us will just throw away our waste in garbage pan, in the bin like that. But maybe we can take initiative by reuse the waste, make it fertilizer to nourish our plants, like kind of that thing. So that's my view. How about you, Parisa?
I agree with you is when you said it is quite difficult to practice zero waste lifestyle in Malaysia, because even if we mean to start today, want to practice a zero waste lifestyle, the people around us, it's hard to practice on because of the people around us and our surrounding. Because when we go supermarket also, we need to use plastic, and it's hard to make it a habit to bring our own things to the supermarket. What about others view?
So I partially agree with you because most of Malaysian doesn't have those habits to become zero waste lifestyle. But to me, to achieve zero waste lifestyle is not an imaginable thing to do because it is a straightforward lifestyle to achieve. Why I said straightforward? Because it only have 5 rules in it. First one is refuse what you don't need, reduce what you do need, reuse what you consume, refuse what you cannot recycle what you cannot refuse, and the last one is the rest. So it's quite straightforward to understand, and this zero waste lifestyle actually teach us to reduce any waste that we produce every single day. So I think that's my opinion.
So, in my opinion, most everyone is agree about the difficulty about the zero waste, right, in Malaysia. So, however, that actually reached the point where absolutely no waste is created is unlikely. Like in our country, nation, uh, the mindset of these people are more to the traditional, where they can throw out the rubbish that they doesn't want to use anymore to the rubbish bin and so on. Actually, they can use the 3R, which is reduce, reuse, and recycle, to decrease the consumption of the waste in our world. So, anyone has any
So
idea?
as for me, I think I am agree with yeah. So I think I agree with Farisha, Azira, and Bad. Because as for Is and Farisha, I think yes, it is very difficult to practice zero waste among our Malaysian because as you can see, our people is not really creative in we use the things like the bottle and others like aluminium, the aluminium can. So I think it is quite impossible to practice the zero waste. So here I want to talk about a zero waste makeup brand. Yesterday I looked for a zero waste makeup brand at the overseas. They can use a bamboo to create their own makeup brand. They put the makeup in the bamboo, but the price is very expensive. Compare here to Malaysia, I never see any outlet doing that kind of thing. So I think it is very impossible in Malaysia to practice this zero waste. But in certain thing like if we do our grocery, some in especially in Semenanjung, I can see people did practice using their own grocery bag to buy those grocery. But in our here Borneo, we don't really practice bringing those grocery bag to supermarket. We mostly use the plastic bag. So I think practicing zero waste lifestyle in Malaysia is still poor.
Yeah.
I would like to add a bit. Maybe in Semenanjung, some people can bring their own bag to go shopping because in Semenanjung they actually charge 20 cents for you if you want to buy plastic. Some people think that 20 cents is a lot. So yeah, some people does bring their own bag to go shopping every time.
Yeah, I agree with Farisha, but some people they not they didn't want to pay 20 cents for the plastic. As you can see in the warung or in the pasar malam, they use plastic and they didn't give any charge for the plastic.
True.
So what's your view?
Talk about night market, we can usually see if we go to night market, we for sure will buy a drink of cup.
Yes.
And why don't we bring our own bottle instead of using that cup? But until now, I never see people bring bottle to buy the drink. They mostly will use the plastic cup and they will use the polystyrene to packaging their food.
Yeah.
So I think it is so difficult to practice. So how about
I,
you, Azira?
I think government have to play their role to become strict to manage people to be aware of zero waste lifestyle. Government also ban plastic straw, right, in UPM. So they have to, some of students bring their own metal straw. So this can actually reduce the waste later. That's my opinion.
Do you want to add anything, Is?
Uh, Actually, I just add a little bit. Even like I said just now, even though our government did take some step to spread the awareness about this kind of matter for our country, but if just one side take action, but the other side did not take action, it still will not work. For example, like Azira said, in UPM, they did some about told for students to bring their own straws, right? To so if just the students did that, but other people outside from UPM did not did that, so it still did not work. Um, so
Okay. So Tina, any do you have any opinion about our focus today?
I think I want to add a little bit zero waste about the road trip. Like some people, we can say about some people will go for a trip, like those businessmen, those the one who have business away from their office, they will have a road trip. So most of them or us, we love to buy something like
Junk food.
yeah, junk food. Those junk food we put in those plastic packaging, right? So
Yes.
we why not just prepare a snack from home, which we can put in container like sandwich or apple. We can replace them as a can replace them with the junk food that we used to eat. I think this is a best way to practice zero waste. How about, do you think, is it okay?
I think it is. It saves money and it also much more healthier than eating junk food. Sometimes the junk food got many oil inside and it's very unhealthy.
So Azira, have you any opinion?
I think
No.
people should aware that majority of us have those plastic container at home, right? Plastic container at home. So I think if you want to practice or if you want to adapt to the new lifestyle, zero waste lifestyle, you should actually change those plastic container to the biodegradable one because plastic container doesn't give us benefit, but they do harm actually. They cannot use for multiple of times and they cannot be degradable and not eco-friendly also. So we have to step up our game to change to those biodegradable one, because I know some of people think that biodegradable container is a lot more pricey. I quite agree with that, but biodegradable container can be used for a long term and can be used for up to more than 5 years. So I think people should aware of that and take their action.
Does Badri have anything to add?
I think Is want to say something first.
Just now, Azira and Martina said about bringing our own container when we are on road trip, right? Maybe we can take another initiative, which is we can bring our some of the disposable plastic bag also, because sometimes when we eat, there must be like, even we brought our own, there must be some kind of waste that we threw out, right? So maybe we can just le- maybe we can use that plastic bag to clean up after we eating, and we use biodegradable plastic bag, so it's safe for the environment. And if we just throw out our own waste after eating, and or maybe rubbish, maybe it can affect some of other living things, like maybe animals such as monkeys, if we stop by the R&R. So it's just for a caution step.
I agree with you.
Mm.
I agree with Azira's idea with using the plastic container, and also his idea of using disposable container.
Yeah, I agree with you too. Because we can use the waste, or we can reuse the waste to make something else, such as a bottle. We can use to make a vest, or that, or we can use to put our pencil or anything in it.
Although change is possible, right, like Azira said, but I think it's quite hard to make it a habit, because at one point, sometimes we can forget of what we want to achieve, and then we will go back to our old path at not practicing a zero waste lifestyle. So, do you guys have any idea on how to make ourselves committed at practicing the zero waste lifestyle?
I have an opinion where we can bring our own bag or degradation bag to use when we buy something in supermarket, or we can use a box that they have been put in front of it, in front of their supermarket, to reduce the waste that we have been used.
Tina, do you want to add anything?
Oh, I want to add little, like, I think our Malaysian need to be a little more creative in creating like like a box, maybe from wood, from bamboo, or something that is natural and can save our world more. Like creativity will save us in the future.
Um, uh, Based on the FARISAH question just now, FARISAH said that how we can committed to make this our habit, right? So I think maybe we can do some trending on social media, like how we did for the like save the turtle, or maybe like Earth Hour. So even though it's just like at least the people aware of it and they want to take a step to do it. So they know what is happening, and right now is quite trend to do hashtags about save our planet and Earth like that.
Yeah,
Social media is quite powerful. What, Azira?
I strongly agree with Is. And another one is, in my opinion, determination is a key to success. So people who want to join or achieve a zero waste lifestyle have to have quite high determination in order to them to change their lifestyle.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm agree.
So anyone to add anything?
I think besides then being determination, I think how Malaysian they need to work together in order to make sure that this campaign or this program or this activity can work well and make our world better.
Personally, also, I have a question. Do you guys think that in maybe 10 or 20 years from now, Malaysians can practice the zero waste lifestyle? I mean, most of us. What do you think? In 10 or 20 years from now, what do you think is?
Maybe if our Malaysian people have an open minded about the zero waste activities, or they give support about the zero waste activities.
Yeah, I think it's possible if currently we take the step and we
Yeah.
take initiative to do it. Maybe we can tell our future generation to be more cooperative to achieve the zero waste lifestyle so that they can live comfortably.
I also feel that it's possible to have a zero waste lifestyle in 10 or 20 years from now. If we start the change from now by steps, little by little.
Yes.
But if we don't, then I think it's impossible and unreachable to achieve it.
I think we as a university student, we have the responsibility to show a good action to the people of day.
I agree with that.
Mm. So
Do you guys have anything to add?
I think that's it from my opinion.
can I make the conclusion now?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So after listening to everyone's opinion, I guess it seems that we can partially agree on that it is quite difficult to um, achieve a
Practicing.
zero waste lifestyle in Malaysia, to practice a zero waste
Yeah.
lifestyle. Because me and Is and Tina agree, and most of us agree on that it is difficult, but Azira quite disagree, partially disagree, right? Okay, so yeah, we are partially agree and disagree. So that's it from our discussion. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.